So whether I'm going with the paper cutter or I'm going with my baseball choke, my reaction here is going to be very similar. Okay, if I feel like I can't finish it, if I know my grips are too loose, I don't want to just bail and let go and cause a scramble, right? So whether I'm in my baseball choke here and I'm too loose, or I'm underneath in my paper cutter and my grips are too loose and I can't finish this. All right, I know I'm still safe, and now is when I'm going to start pushing down on that throat and I'm going to make it suck. My goal isn't to make him tap, my goal is to make him move. Because if he just turns away a little bit, he can take that pressure off his neck, right? Yep, and he can start pulling in. And that's what I want him to do, is start making space. Same thing with my baseball choke. All right, I sit through, maybe I haven't been able to get past his arm, whatever it is, I can't get it. What I want him to do is extend this inside arm. Yep, exactly. Okay, now I'm going to attack his arm with my hips. Does that make sense? My hands are committed, my feet are on the ground, so I only have my hips left to attack. I don't just have 4 weapons, right? My hands and my legs. Okay? I can use my hips, my shoulders, my head. All right? My butt. Sometimes you do the atomic butt drop, right? Ah! Exactly. All right? You're way too serious when I say that. I'm just kidding you. I'm sorry. Just teasing. All right, so I'm going to go from the paper cutter because this is the one I mess up most often. Right? But it's also the one I like hitting this from the back. So when he's down, I'm starting to try to choke. It's not working. He starts posting up. I'm going to attack that arm with my hips. I'm going to slide my inside leg up into his armpit and catch that arm.
Ooh.
All right? Now, the harder away he turns, the more that arm usually becomes available. All right? Same thing with my baseball choke. Okay? I'm trying to choke. It's not working. He starts posting. Slide. All right? I've got to make sure I get under that elbow, which I'm not right now. So I've got to continue controlling that post here, lift, and step. Make sense? Mm-hmm. And if you find you're too tight, and you saw there, my leg barely made it over because I tried to stay too tight. So once I get control of that, one more time. Once I get control of that gi, and I start turning them away, I can take my time and finish. Cool? So I try my choke, make sure it's loose so that you can get them to turn. They start pushing off with that arm, boom, that arm's there, step over the head. Try not to kick them in the head. All right? And slowly pull. Don't snap their arms. It's quick. Questions?
One more time.
All right, you need to see it or you good?
I think he wants to be part of it.
Alright, so I'm underneath, I dive, I pull, he turns, yep. Now, and he's doing a good job of framing here. But a lot of guys will start to panic and they let that arm come out. So if I can get under that elbow, much better position. Yep. So if you can use, again, using that inside elbow to get that elbow free. Alright, get underneath their hips. All right, one more time, sorry. I'm not choking him. Alright. But what I want to talk about is, I sit up, right? I want to use my hips to leverage that arm out. Right? Does that make sense? So use your hips to get underneath that arm. Get him to turn away, then you can step over the head and finish. Yes?